Hello and welcome to this tutorial of DVD slideshow GUI. I will try to talk you through some of the basic functions in this program. First of all, we would like to have a look at the project settings. So the project settings are where you can set the screen ratio and the format. Yeah, we have the PAL and NTSC, and then we got the HD formats down here. And PAL and NTSC is both in like standard and this widescreen format down here. One thing to notice is the frame rate. The frame rate of PAL is 25 frames per second, and NTSC is 29.97 frames per second. NTSC is typically used in the States and PAL is used in Europe. If you're not sure what system is used in your country, you'll probably have to Google it. These are not that important right now. Maybe the import settings, if we want to have a specific transition when we are importing the slides, we can select it here, but random is good for now, so you can see the various transitions. I'll just OK this, and then we will have to add some videos and pictures. You can do that here or right here. And here I have a folder of pictures. There's a very nice functionality up here where you can select big icons, and then you'll be able to see the actual photos. So if you left click on the slide, you'll just select one photo. However, if you use the shift key on your keyboard or the control key together with the left mouse button, you can select more slides. Now with shift, I select all the slides between this slide and this slide. This control. And if I want to select specific slides, several specific slides, I will hold down the control key, like I'm doing now. And then finally, if you hit Control and A on your keyboard, you will select all the slides. I will just import all the slides now. I hit Open, and here it's writing it's importing those slides, and here we got the slides in this window. If these are too small for you to view, you can change the thumbnail size up here, so they become bigger, but for now I will just use this size. The way this window works is pretty much the same as the import window. You can use Shift or Control together with the left mouse button to select more slides and move them around and copy and cut and paste those slides around. If you want to paste in the slides at a specific point, you select the slide, and then the pasted slides will be added after that selected slide, so like so. Okay. And if you want to sort the slides alphabetic, you can just click here. Are you sure you want to sort the slides alphabetic? Yes, we are. Yeah, I'll just move this slide to the very top like that. Yes. So you can select more slides in that way. That is also useful if you want to change the values of the slides, more slides in one go. And those values, as you can see here, is the file name, and that is the duration of the photo. It's visible. The number 100 is 100 frames. And now we set the slideshow to a PAL settings, which is 25 frames per second. So these 100 frames equals 4 seconds. And there's no animation on that slide yet. Here we can see the transition and the duration of the transition, and a potential subtitle will be visible here. Now we want to change the slide settings. You can do that by clicking there, or slide settings there. And here is the slide settings menu. These are the settings for the slide, and these are the settings for the transition, and these are the settings for the subtitle. Now if we change a value here, we'll change this for to 3 seconds. 3 times 25 is 75, which is 3 seconds. And now you will notice when I do like this, that value will be changed in all the selected slides. I'll just open the slide settings again. And so it works that way, that when you change one of these values, the values will be added to the selection. Now if we want to change the transition, we want, for instance, I don't know, a wipe down here. You can see the transition over there added. Then you can see here that when I OK it, it will change like that. Okay, so now I will select all slides, Control A. You can do that also there, and instead of clicking this button or over here, you can right click on the slides, and then you will open the slide settings. So now if we want to add random transitions to all our selection, you can just click there, and by clicking here you will be able to see what transitions the random function will pick transitions from. So if I deselect all and we want to have like yeah, maybe shuffles, so now we will select between these 4 transitions when I OK it. Yeah, you see they're all shuffle transitions now. Okay, and let's start to have a look at the subtitles then. The different settings here, and now I will just select the first slide here, right click to open the slide settings, and over here we can extract data from that very photo we have selected, or the selection of photos. But as you can see, most of these file names are not very meaningful, but the first one is. So I will just select the file name, and the file name becomes a subtitle. Now if I hit the return key, we'll add a /N, and this means that it will make a new line. We can just have a look by clicking this button up here, accept settings, and preview current slide. You can see this is how our subtitle looks now. Yeah, so if you want a new line, you just use this, or you just hit the return key. So if I select this and select a style tag, then it will add the tags around those words I highlighted before. So now if I preview, you can see that now the text is red. If I add it right there, and then add fade in, fade out, preview, you will see that the text is fading in and it is fading out as well. So that's pretty much how that works. And then of course you can remove the tags, but not the new line tag. I don't think that is too meaningful to do that like that. So that's pretty much it on that account. Now we would like to add some music. You can either do that from up there, or you can yeah, where is it? Add music, it's right there. And here's one. I'll just copy that name. One file there, and down here you'll be able to see all the file names, and you can change the order by using these buttons, move up and down. And down here you can actually also right click. Yeah, now it's to get a menu right here. Yeah. Now you can see it. This is the add music and play, move up and down, use video audio, and that is if you import videos as slides and you want to use the actual sound of those videos. You have to check this one. And this one down here loops the music, and this one matches the duration of the slideshow to the duration of the music. So if you would like to make a music video and you want to make sure that the slideshow will be long enough to the entire duration of the music, you'll just use this functionality. So and you can also double click on this one to hear the music playing, and here you can see the number of frames, and here are the seconds. Down here you can also see the selected number of the slides out of how many slides are on the slideshow, and the timings as well. So it changes as I change that thing there. Okay, so now we got a subtitle there. I'll just like to add audio data as well here. By using that functionality, it extracts the data from the audio file, and here we see there's a title and there's no artist. That's why I copied it beforehand. So yeah, just do like that, and then we can preview and see how it looks there. Yeah, so you can extract the data from the audio file. If you want to change the fonts, you can change it up here. If you want Arial instead, we'll just do that. Yeah, as I said before, you can right click on the slides to get the slide settings. There's another very useful functionality, and that is if you double left click on a slide, it will preview that particular slide and the next slide. I'll just do that. Let's see, it's playing one slide, transition, and the next slide. And if you want to preview a different way, you can select the project settings, and here there's a play as well, where you can see the and there's a little nifty thing here that if you use the mouse wheel, you can go frame by frame to scroll through the things. This can also be useful, or the project settings, if you want to change your background. There are various backgrounds you can play around with, and if you want a border on the images, you just add it like that, and you can change the font here. And they'll also if we want to play around with the effects, the pre-process means that the effect is added to the slide before the slide is actually added to the slideshow, whereas the post-process is added after the slideshow has been assembled to the entire video file. So here we can we can add like a film look. Maybe that isn't too visible, but it's adding some saturation to the slides. I'll just add something which is a bit more like Polaroid. Yeah, you can see that. That's definitely changing the look. And here in the post process, we can add stuff to the entire slideshow. What would be fun? What would be fun? So you can see there's an effect added, and yeah, you can just play around with it. It's kind of fun. Plenty. Well, for now I will not select any of those. I'll just OK that. So now we want to export our slideshow. You can use that button, or you can use the various functions up here. If you use export slideshow, there are plenty of formats you can export to. Various MGP formats and ISO, ready to burn, author DVD folders, which is the same as the ISO but not in a sort of zip format. And here you can add the separated video, audio, subtitles and chapter points. You can export to Flash or GUI for DVD. Author is the program DVD slideshow GUI is talking to when you want to author DVDs with menus. The normal DVDs, those exported here, are without menus, and you can export chapter points and subtitles in various formats, and also a batch of images, and finally a storyboard function where the subtitles will be added as descriptions in a storyboard kind of looking format. But for now we'll just do the fast and easy burn to disk function. So we just click that, and here it's asking, do you want to add backups of the original photos and videos? And what it does is to add another folder onto the DVD disk, with the original material. So you can watch the DVD on a normal standalone DVD player, and also have the backups of the original material to be accessed on a computer. So we'll just do that, and now it's rendering. This is the audio and this is the video. We can just add this one so we can see what is going on. So now it's rendering. It's 2 passes. See your subtitles down there. You see the various random transitions. And now this is the authoring going on. And this is where all the various programs which does all the hard work becomes visible. Now there's no disk, so I will have to add a disk. When you add a disk, this thing will become a button, and you can click it and you will burn your DVD. And when your DVD is burned, you can hopefully use it in your standalone player. You will have a nice looking DVD slideshow. And that sort of concludes this tutorial. Yeah, I hope it all makes sense, and good luck. Thank you very much.